Hi guys, and welcome to your daily tarot reading for Wednesday, the 18th of January 2023. Thanks for joining me. I want to use a deck that I haven't used in I don't know, at least a year. It's the Phantasmagoric Theatre Tarot. So let me just show you some of these cards. Very unusual deck, and I'm using reversals obviously here. So I'm just gonna throw the cards around a little bit just to give them a chance to come up whichever way they want. And then I'm going to choose 3 cards to see what's coming up here on Wednesday and what energy you'll be working with. So let's see, Wednesday the 18th of January. Wednesday the 18th. Okay, so let me just put these together. These cards are also really, really big. For scale, so you can see they're really massive. So, yeah. So you have big hands before you buy this deck. All right, so I'm just going to shuffle them and let's have a look at what's coming up here on Wednesday. So first card is the 3 of Coins in reverse, the 6 of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. Okay, so the 3 of Pentacles, or the 3 of Coins being in reverse, it kind of indicates to me that your main focus isn't going to be work. It's not just about being productive and hardworking. I think you're going to turn your back on that a little bit. The reason I say that is because the 3 of Coins is someone who's really an expert and who's working in a way that uses all of their skills and talents and that creates something long-lasting and permanent. So in this case, we've got a clockmaker here who's very detailed in his work with all these little wheels and pins and things. So when the 3 of Coins appears this way, it says that there's a great opportunity to be productive, to do quality work, and to get things done in a way that you'll be very proud of when you look back on it. With this being in reverse, the main message I get is that I don't think you're going to be that interested in kind of proving yourself through work or spending the whole day working on the masterpiece. And I feel it's because you're much more focused on relationships and also your life on a bigger picture, or seeing the bigger picture of your life rather, and saying, what is it that brings me joy? What do I want to do in future? And that theme has been around for a few weeks now. This tendency to kind of step back and to look around your life and to say, okay, are these circumstances the way I want them to be? Or do I want to make changes and live a different type of life? And it's interesting that it's fallen around this kind of New Year period because, I mean, a lot of people make New Year's resolutions and a lot of people decide to change their lives completely around this time, I suppose. No, I'm sure that happens. And the cards and the energy is very much geared towards that and saying, you know, if things don't suit you anymore, then please alter them. Okay, so we're not overly grounded. We're not overly focused on career and work. The 6 of Cups is a card that's very much about kind of a love that's selfless. It's giving someone a present, seeing the joy in their face, and really being happy about the reaction and wanting to do something good for other people because it makes them feel good. So the 6 of Cups, usually we've got 2 people, one person giving the other a cup filled with flowers. And it's this gesture of, I love you, I want you to be happy, I want you to have something that you can use to make your life better. Here we've got a similar thing. We've got this giant doll doing little cups of tea here, and this person coming up and getting one. So the 6 of Cups is very much a card that says, connect with the people you're closest to. Have those intimate moments, you know, real conversations about something that may be on your mind. and let someone in, because it's very likely that that other person will want to help or genuinely cares for you and will want to see you happy. You know, it's really interesting. This actually reminds me, last year for a few months, I was seeing someone-ish, and it was so weird. Like, after, it was a few weeks actually, like after a few times, I got this sense of this person isn't here because they care about me so much. There was something else going on. And I started to feel this, it felt like an ice cold depression coming my way. It was just like a cold dagger. It was like, I'm here for whatever reason, but it certainly isn't because I care about you and I love you. And I became really aware of it, and it felt ice cold. It was like the opposite of this card. It's like, I fundamentally know that you don't care about me at all. And when that comes into your consciousness and you become so clear on it, it's such a bizarre feeling. Whereas with this card, it's like that similar moment, a gesture, or someone hands you something or says something to you when you're together, and it's that moment of, oh my God, this person really loves me, they care about me, they want what's best for me, and I can really trust this person. So it's this revelation that there's someone in your life who's like family, basically, someone who has your best interest at heart. So it makes sense that you can obviously do work and perform very well, but this kind of opportunity doesn't come along every day, and it's that amazing moment of revelation. And when you have that kind of closeness, I feel that's when you can really build an amazing friendship or partnership or whatever it may be, when you both know that you genuinely like each other, basically. So that's something that can appear to you. And finally, the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is a woman who is living her life purpose. She's happy, she's creatively fulfilled, she's planning for the future, and she expresses herself creatively. So the Queen is someone who's in charge of her element. Wands is fire, and fire is about life purpose, and it's about doing something that's genuine, and that is almost like, this is something I feel I have to do in life. So these two cards are saying there's amazing potential for relationships, and it may even be the support of another person that inspires you to kind of do something for yourself, because you feel the love coming from someone else. It's easier to kind of apply it to yourself and give it in return. But I think it's really encouraging in the sense of, I feel good, I feel supported, therefore it's safe and okay for me to plan doing the things that I really love. You know, it's, if you're in a terrible mess financially, or you've just got an eviction notice, you're not going to sit there and say, oh, what would I do in an ideal world? What do I love to do? It's much more likely that you then say, do you know what, I've got to find a new place to live. Let's, open the internet and see what's on offer here. So you'll meet your human needs before you really look at what could happen in an ideal situation. So the cards are saying that work isn't this huge focus, but also it's not overly demanding. It's not going to fill your whole day. So I don't think work is going to be a huge theme coming from you and the desire to be super productive, or the other way, with work throwing all these things at you and constantly demanding your attention. So that gives you the freedom to pursue good relationships in your life, and to ask yourself, what is it that I see myself doing in future? What would I like to be doing in an ideal situation? You know, Maslow's hierarchy of needs, it's this, I think it's a sociology concept. It's this triangle, and it just charts human needs. So it's this triangle, and it's split into different parts via these horizontal lines. And at the bottom, the biggest slice of the triangle, there's the human need for shelter and food. Then next up, and this isn't exact, I'm just kind of paraphrasing, the next up then is human connection and relationships to others. And then it gets narrower and narrower, and at the very top is kind of spiritual completion. You can only pursue that when the other needs have been met, right? So like I said before, if you have no food to put on the table, it's very unlikely that you're going to contemplate the greater meaning of this universe. But because we've got these two, your needs are met in the sense of your work isn't making a lot of noise. The human side of things is really supports you, actually. It's not just about meeting needs, but it's having an abundance of love and support. And it kind of takes you up a few notches on the pyramid until the top, the Queen of Wands. You're really able to contemplate the things in your life that you want, the things that you know are going to be fulfilling, the things that will make you happy. And it's giving yourself permission then to rearrange your circumstances so that you bring more of that into your life. And I also feel that the inspiration, the fire, is going to come via all these good things you get from your relationship. So the key thing I would say today is to really connect with other people you care about and to see where that leads you. Number-wise, we've got 3 and 6 is 9 and the Queen is 1, so that's 10. 10 reduces to 1 in numerology, and 1 is the vibration of the boss, the pioneer, the queen, the person who waves her magic wand and says, this is what I'm going to create. That's what I want to happen. We've got these other numbers in these two, I've just noticed. 3 is about communication and new beginnings. So existing relationship, this applies then also to new relationships. And 11 is being of service. So it's about finding your niche in life, your sweet spot, so that you can live it, be of service to yourself, and then inspire and help other people through what you're doing. So the number 1 here is, I keep getting this sense that you've got so much support, so much love, that something crystallizes in you and it says, okay, I am strong enough. I've got the confidence, the courage now to do this on my own. And I'm going to make a plan. So that's what I get for you here for Wednesday. I hope you have a wonderful day. If you'd like a personal reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. On the front page, click on Book Your Reading to audio reading with me. I use the tarot, astrology, and numerology in my personal readings. So if you have any questions about your life purpose, your relationships, personal development, finances, family life, career, education, anything at all, please do get in touch with me for a personal reading. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Please hit subscribe and share the video online. Have an amazing day, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.